Alright, Chevra, I know we usually do Noam Elimelech on Wednesday, Thursday morning. So I already did it this week, but it doesn't hurt to do another one, right? And we'll still, Mirz Hashem, plan to do Kedushas Levi tonight. I'll be working late tonight, so it's going to come out late. So we might, not promising anything, everything's always bli neder, but we try our best, Mirz Hashem. So here we are. Dabro kol adas b'nei Yisrael be'asur l'chodesh hazeh. So again, Parshas HaChodesh. There's no, as far as I know, there's no Elimelech and Vayakel is one of Pekudei. But let's go over this one because this is what's open. All right. Speak unto the entire congregation of the children of Israel on the 10th day of this month. So the Heilige Rebbe Melech, he says the meaning of this is that the main way to arouse divine mercy is through the letter Yud, which represents wisdom, the supernal wisdom, Chacham El Yoina. So Peseach es Yodecha Kare Be Yodecha She Hashem Yisborach Bora Beis Yudin. That when it says open thy hand, the letter Yud is really related to Yad, meaning open up your Yud, open up this letter Yud. The word for hand, in Paleo Hebrew, is related to the letter Yud. So open up the letters Yud. Why? Because the Blessed Lord created two letters Yud. Shehu Chochma Ilah v'Chochma Tatua. That represents supernal wisdom and lower wisdom. Shezegil Hashem Yisborach Masbilach Ol Chayrotzain. And this is what the Blessed Lord revealed in the later part of that verse from Psalm 145. And He satisfieth every living thing with goodwill. Good is not there, but with His will. So what does it mean to all that is living? That the Blessed Lord gave over this power to the tzaddik, to the saint, who is called living, which Amar Akasav Ben Ishchai, as in the book of Samuel, and I believe it's also in Chronicles, that Ben Yoyada, right, was called Ben Ishchai, was called the son of a living man. Who accomplishes this will is the tzaddik, is the saint. That the satisfaction and the satiation is given unto the saint in order to arouse this will of God, which is mercy. This is all of this is a reference to a passage in the Zohar, by the way. That when it says Pesach Yedecha, those letters Pesach Yedecha spell the first three letters. Is the gematria 91, which is the same gematria as God's name as it is written plus as it is pronounced. The Shem Havaya, the Tetragrammaton, plus and the way it's pronounced, the name of Adna, the name of the Lord, and of course the Tetragrammaton begins with a Yud. And the Shem Adna ends with a Yud. And there's a Shil of Shem Adna Havaya that is placed in different ways, Kabbalistically, as a meditation. And one is that it starts with a Yud and ends with a Yud. The other is it starts with an Aleph and ends with a Hey. So whether, meaning you take first the Yud from Havaya, and then the Aleph from Adna, then the Hey from Havaya, and the Dal from Havaya, from Adna, until you make that shiluv, that meditative tool, and then you take the other that's the regular use of the Amen is also 91. And so when it's saying Pesachas Yodecha, they open up those yuds that are represented, the yud that's the beginning of Shem Havaya Baruch Hu, and the yud that's the end of the Shem Adna. I'm not going to explain all these Kabbalistic ideas right now. Let's finish this Torah, because I have other things we want to talk about today, and I also have to get in my own learning. You should take unto thyself, each man, a lamb for each patriarchal household, meaning each family. The Elimelech explained, said he already explained. And all this requires tremendous humility. That's the hint of the term of the seh, of the shepsela, the lamb, the lamela. That if the house is too small to sustain enough that the whole family could eat a lamb, meaning they have to eat the whole thing, right? The whole chabura. So you can join in with another household, right? Darsh Razal Mechiyoyisei Deseh. So the Gemara explains, the Chazal explained that from the life of a lamb, what does it mean? So what is in the Hasidic homily here? We're saying that if it lacks the life force of the lamb, meaning you can't be humble like a lamb, then he should take him with his neighbor and make a korban pesach, a paschal offering together. What does it mean to go to the neighbor? It means to connect yourself to the saints in order to have unity with them. The tzaddikim is the nefashos, how much the measure of the souls of the lives of all the people in the household. Perish Oz, now back in this homily, the explanation is then Gam hu yeh becheshbon nefashos tzaddikim, that with the accounting of the souls, why it means that if you join in with the tzaddik, you are elevated to the level that you're included vicariously into the calculation of those saints. And this is the meaning of "and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed." Isaiah chapter 40 verse 5, means to say that the blessed Lord makes a revelation of His glory, and all flesh shall see together. Is as the pasuk says. The verse says there, all flesh shall see together. It's very interesting how he expresses himself here. It says, the meaning of this verse in Isaiah is it is possible that every human being, even a person who's on the level of flesh, meaning he's still in the sins of the flesh, meaning he's not such a tzaddik, he's not such a saint, meaning he's still a little saint. For Amech kulam tzaddikim, all thy people are righteous, all thy peoples are saints, but he's not such a saint, meaning he's a frum guy, but he struggles, right? People like us. Is able to see the glory of the Lord through unity with the saints and attachment to the saints. That's what it means, Yachtov altogether. At the end of that verse, they should have unity with the saints. It's very easy to understand. I was talking to my wife about this yesterday. What it means, you go to a Hasidic Tish, go to the tzaddik. We remember still the Sklener Rebbe, the previous Sklener Rebbe. And the old Sklener Rebbe was before my time, before I was born. And I've had dreams even when Sklener Rebbe was alive. Sklener Rebbe. And the feeling that you had there by Sklener Rebbe, that you had some shaykhis to this tzaddik, even the kol shehu, you can't describe. The same thing. Well, I believe the tzaddik hador, the Kalver Rebbe Shlita. You can't describe. You can't describe. I remember Tzvi Meyer Zilberberg used to go a lot. Used to go to Tul Savar Mitzchok and Tul Zarin. All the tzaddikim, and it's a real thing. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not just psychological, although there's a psychological aspect of it. This is real, and this is what we can accomplish. Many stories about this, but this isn't the time and the place to talk about this. But nonetheless, thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment. I want to share something else, but I'll share it when on a different video. Thank you for watching. God bless. Be well.